Well, welcome today. Thank y'all for coming out. Today is National Signing Day for our football program here at Southwest. I'm going to introduce Coach Tucker Peavey, our head football coach, and we will begin. Coach Peavey, you take the stage.
That was quick. As Dr. Ashley said, I'd like to welcome everyone here today. It's certainly a big day for us here at Southwest Community College as football coaches, and certainly for the families of these young men that we're going to talk about today. I think a general assessment of where we are today, as a coaching staff, we feel like that our team is better at this point than it ever has been since in our 3 years here. So, that's encouraging. We're looking forward to getting these guys on campus, and I think we'll have some quality athletes as well as quality people walking around on this campus, and that's certainly the objective of recruiting. And at this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about two sets of people because we had a group of guys who finished school here before Christmas and signed with other four-year colleges, and so we're going to run down that list real quick. Basically, we had 21 sophomores on the team last year, and 13 of those guys signed, and 17 of them had offers to sign with other schools, but they chose other things. They were through and decided that they had played enough football, and so they're going on to do things that they had wanted to do academically, and we're certainly proud of all of those guys. We had with Delta State, Ladarian Peterson, Cam Williams, Jamarian Roberts, and C.J. Johnson. All four of those guys signed with Delta State in December, and were able to enroll in January. University of Arkansas Monticello signed Chris Calcote and Shantez Smith. University of West Alabama signed Reed James and Ashton Jackson. Jackson State University signed Justin Blue. Southern Arkansas signed Travis Williams. The University of Minnesota signed Vincent Calhoun. Mississippi College signed Josh Samander, and Iowa State University signed Cliff Fernandez. And we've been in communication with those guys, and they seem to be doing well, and we wish them the best. We don't have many sophomores on campus right now, and so that's a good thing. They were all able to go on and do what they needed to do, and all of them that needed to graduate, but one guy actually graduated in December. So, they had a successful career academically, and that's certainly the first priority. Now on to the next group, a little bit bigger group. Currently, we have signed 27 to 28 guys, and some of you may not have all of them on your paper because there's always some last-minute things that go on. But I'll run down the list, and then I can take questions if you have any about any of the guys. I don't know if my list and your list is in the same order, but here goes. First, not in any particular order, I guess we're basically alphabetical. Kendall Anderson from Destrehan High School is a 6-foot, 180-pound defensive back. Kendrick Anderson from Amite County High School is a 6'1", 215-pound linebacker. Brandon Armstrong from Lawrence County High School, 6'1", 260-pound offensive lineman. Logan Askew is an offensive lineman from South Jones, and he's 6'4", 260. Shane Barnes from South Jones High School is a defensive back at 5'10", 170. Elshandrick Buchanan from Lanier High School will be an offensive lineman. He is 6'3", and 265. DeMichael Chesser from Forest High School is 6'6", 260, a tight end. T-Tez Cole is from Lawrence County. He is a linebacker at 6 feet, 215 pounds. Rodney Davis, also a linebacker from Lake High School at 6 foot, 180 pounds. Vondarius Freeman from Ville Platte High School in Louisiana, 6'3", 315, a defensive lineman. Lavorcier Gaddis from West Marion, 5'10", 180-pound defensive back. Casey Griffith from St. Aloysius in Vicksburg, a 5'10", 170-pound. He's a kicker/punter. LaChris Hood from Hazelhurst High School, 6'2", 265, an offensive lineman. Dalvion Jackson from Natchez High School, 5'10", 190, and he's a linebacker. Keenan Johnson from Natchez High School, 6 feet, 225. He is also a linebacker. From Northeast Jones High School, Toby Jones is 6'1", 180-pound defensive back. Anthony Jordan from Hazelhurst High School, 6'1", 180-pound defensive back. Here we go. This kicker here, I'm going to try to get this right. Ruben Malinando, 6'1", 215-pound. He is also a kicker and punter, and he is from Petal. Chase Mitchell is a defensive back from Oak Leaf High School in Florida outside of Jacksonville, 6'1", 185-pound. Kobe Moffitt is an offensive lineman from Northeast Jones. He is 6'4", 265, and he is an offensive lineman. Samuel Reed from Warren Central High School, another offensive lineman. Sam is 6'2", 190. Jamari Ripto from Bay Springs, an offensive lineman, 6'2", 260. Parker Robinson from MRA is 5'11", 240. He is a long snapper. Antoine Sanders from Oak Grove High School is a linebacker, 5'10", 212 pounds. Grant Short from Magnolia Heights, an offensive lineman, is 6'1", 280 pounds. Jake Spears from right across the street here at North Pike High School, 6'1", 215-pound linebacker. Nakia Trotter, also from North Pike High School, 5'8", 180-pound running back. And Ladarius Williams from Hazelhurst, 5'9", 178-pound wide receiver. So from those positions, you can kind of tell that we got a little bit of everything. And, you know, as always, I think everybody in this league, you're going to always have a few spots left to fill now. And so that's kind of the next phase of this process. But we feel like we've athletically, as I said earlier, we're a much better football team at this date than we have been at this time before. So I think everybody in the country, you recruit on what you think they can do by what you've seen, and then there's going to come a day where you really get to see whether or not they can do what you think they're going to do. And certainly right now we feel like this is a good group coming in. And again, as I said, we've still got some work to do, but we're excited about this group, and we feel good about them, and not only as athletes, but as people as well. Anybody got a specific question about one of them? Make an answer, make it not. I think whenever we post the stuff on the internet, we'll have some of their awards and things that they've done in their career to kind of, I guess, advertise them and give them the publicity at that point, rather than me talking about each one of them and the awards that they had won at this point in high school. Any questions?
Have you filled your quota of out-of-state athletes, or will you have opportunity in the next few weeks to bring in other out-of-state athletes?
We are still looking for some out-of-state guys, and that's kind of part of the process, I think. Some guys kind of, you know, are in position as whether or not they're going to qualify academically or whether or not they're going to have the offer that they want. And, you know, in Mississippi, the athletes get really picked over because there's so many of us out there trying to do it. But when you go to those out-of-state guys, they're guys that are still looking, and certainly we're looking for them. You know, I'll say this about our coaches, and I think everybody, you know, has an idea of what this recruiting takes, but it is a day, night, 7-day-a-week process, almost year-round, but certainly once we reach that time of the year where we can actually go out, you know, and see guys. There's a lot of late nights on the highway, a lot of weekends on the highway, a lot of late nights on the phone. And, you know, not only are we having to do that, but we're also doing things with the guys here. We've got our off-season program going on. We've got coaches that are teaching class. So it's a demanding time of the year, and I think the guys, you know, on the road did a great job up to this point. And so we're going to keep hammering away, and as we always want to be, again, we really believe that we're better off than we have been, and we want to keep climbing that ladder. Any other questions? Well, once again, I thank everybody for being here, and as we get updates, we'll certainly get them out there. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Peavey. Again, thank you for attending our press conference today. Again, I see our coaches out here. Thank you all for coming as well. And I know that y'all put a lot of time and effort into this, and I look forward for next football season. And again, thank y'all for coming. Appreciate your attendance at our press conference. Y'all have a good afternoon.